Good motherfucking morning, motherfucking boys. Good motherfucking morning, ladies. How are you all doing today, chat? How are you all doing today? Huh? Good, chilling, good she. Good. Pretty good. All good. With Dama. Prada, very nice. Oof, we are back in black. Is this a little bit loud? Or is that just me? It sounded a little bit loud. A little bit on the louder side of things. It is Monday, finally Monday. Long have we waited for fucking Monday, alright? All weekend I was like, when is it gonna be Monday again? It's Monday today. Mundane Monday. We got some Sabaronis, some re-Sabaronis. We got Death Mist, thank you man, welcome back. Dino, Huge Jank, yeah but Sadie, thank you. Welcome back. Bad Doggy, Hoban and Icesuffle. Itchy Tickles. Beautiful people. Belgium and Absolute Lumi with the Prime, so welcome. 5 million bitcoins from Kick Menda. Thank you very much. That's a lot of bitcoins. And he says, when I grow up, I want to be Forsen. Feel strong, man. When I grow up, I want to be Forsen. Feel strong, man. Repeating several more times. Thank you. Thank you very much. I have put up a curse on your asylum, so it will be impossible for you to get the regular until you install the language pack. We got a witch doctor over here. But the witch doctor, I wonder. I do wonder. What do we have? What is fresh, cool, exciting? What should I know about as of today, yesterday, tomorrow? What's happening? There's huge news over here about a language pack that needs to be downloaded and installed. Oh shit, I can't wait to read all about it. Nick X Licorice Recoil collab confirmed. I don't know any of those words. Iran has declared European armies as terrorist groups. Classic. Zulu King says all foreigners should pack their bags and leave South Africa in controversial speech. Yeah. Did you stop eating cottage cheese? I did not. I eat it every day. As a matter of fact, I'll be eating it today again. How is your cholesterol? I don't know. I haven't measured it since I measured it. I will measure it probably this month and I will see how it differs after essentially stopping red meat and bacon, and yeah, we'll see. I have had red meat maybe once a month instead of twice a week, so we'll see, just to see. What do you even eat? Now I eat fish twice a week instead. I can feel my 141 IQ incoming. Salmon, yeah, salmon and sea bass. Salmon and sea bass, sometimes tuna. But she doesn't like it very much, so... Yeah. Fish is fucking disgusting. Why? Why? Mercury sun. Yeah. That's why they call me Silver Surfer. But yeah, we'll see. I am also measuring them the... No, I'm not measuring anything, but I'm consciously thinking about the changes of creatine that I started. So we'll see. We'll see what they do. I will summarize everything so you guys have a proper essay on the subject, a proper thesis. Nothing like that billionaire guy, you know what I'm saying, who's obsessed with his age. A real human being, not trying to sell you anything, motherfucking thesis. Creatine gave me pimple spots on my ass. Okay. I don't know if that's from the creatine. I'll be honest. That sounds like a side effect from something else. But yeah. Yeah. Alright. Ready for some links, chat? Ready for some links? You never heard of creatine shits? I never heard of creatine shits. Are you trying to say creatine shits? No. Never heard of it. So far I feel no different, but it's only been 3 days. We'll see. We'll see. Loading or just 5 grams per? I do like 7 grams per, because I'm a pretty big guy. So it doesn't make sense that I should have the same amount as the normie. You know what I'm saying? $10 to $20 has cognitive benefits. Yeah, the thing is that I'm so maxed out on cognitive shit that it's hard for me to see any improvement there, right? That's just facts. I make the rules, I'm just following it, alright? Alright, we got Linkos. Oops. There we go.
I think it's gonna work. Let's go check out what they're doing. Hello, Bonnie Blue. What? Oh, it took you some time.
There's a box there. GG. Got their minds all good. Hello there,
What?
pal. Rare matchup, to be honest. Crawl fight versus Tung Sakura on top lane. Lovely. Okay, now we do the classic AFK bait, see if he's falls for it. Dude, he got aura. That's a lot of aura. I can't lie. Never mind. Oh, it's a close fight! Crawl fight versus Tung Sakura. I'm leaving. I said full AP already. Storm Surge inbound into I don't even know. I don't even know what. Please kill him. Please kill him. You got him, right? You did not get him. Well, at least you're trying. At least you are trying.
Shouldn't Singed work in the jungle, by the way?
I'm going back top anymore. Why did I back when I literally got no gold in my pocket? Where's your Q, bro? You don't need that. What you need Q for?
No, it doesn't deal any damage to the fucking monsters.
I don't think Wei seems too very happy with the decision we just made, but he's gonna have to trust me. Alright, let's spectate.
Singed jungle is sleeper OP.
Really? Luring her in. What the fuck was that? Why did he have to type it 35 seconds after the play happened? Well, we have to steal the Drake, my guy. Doesn't have smite. Oh, it's fine. I'll take matters into my own hands again. That didn't root. See, we got another on-hit Zeret, so that's it. Are you a boy or a girl?
What?
You know, I always sit on a sandwich while I drive. That way it's nice and warm by the time I pull up to the next diner. Alright, so there I was sleeping in an IHOP last night when I suddenly woke up in a cold sweat and I thought to myself, when's the last time I had a cannoli hit the back of my throat? But you know me, I'm not craving just any old cannoli. I'm hankering for a deep-fried, jacked-up, crab-filled cannoli, brother. Let's fucking go. We hired this little midget lady. She does everything. Yeah, man, we found her under a bridge.
Food's up.
It's where the Food Network found me. Yeah, that's right.
What the hell?
I brought my own egg rolls.
You always bring those?
Yeah, everywhere I go.
I forgot to get my.
I just find it odd that you would bring
Right.
those. I mean, what if you're not doing any cooking?
Well, it's the best thing to wipe your ass with. I mean, it's got that perfect, thin, flaky crispiness that you just can't get with Charmin Ultra.
I just use latex gloves.
For your butthole?
Oh, yeah.
But you're not gonna reuse the same gloves, right?
Oh, well. Oh, yeah.
Ooh, I like the way you pinch it off. Yeah, that's a clean Duke. Roll it up. Fuck it, I'm on one.
It's all done.
I'll try not to make a fool of myself. You see that? That steam coming off that bite reminds me of this one time I was cruising around while I was eating some steamy, deep-fried, dirty meatloaf, and I realized I accidentally clipped this dude on a bicycle. And I don't know what came over me. I just got so hungry, I got out of my car and I ate him alive. Yeah, the inside of his belly kind of looked just like this. He was a big dude and a big meal. But this is all right. Not bad. Look at my tits. You know, my dad would always let me have one of his fries.
Well, I'm not your father.
People are always trying to flick my hat off, so I tied it down with a rope. You look like Andy Milonakis. You both have that same-shaped head.
Well, you look like this big bowl of seasoned meat.
Oh, come on, that's not even
Not
close.
just yet. It needs the frosted tips. Yep. And how about some of this?
I look like a lot of things, but that's a new one.
All right, time to glove up. I'm going in. As soon as I get this fucking thing on. God, it's so thick.
This is turning me on. We need porno music. Hit it! Oh, yeah. You got beefy hands. Hey, would you be a doll and hand me one of my magnums and roll it on for me?
Hey, come here.
Oh, yeah. She knows what she's doing.
All right, now I gotta make a Turkish twist.
So what the heck is a Turkish twist? Is that like 8 dudes all tangled up in a sex move or what?
Pretty much.
Oh. Let me bless it. Yep. Now, where did you learn all these moves, huh?
And back in college, I was the designated twister. Now these are the ashes of my dead cat, Mr. Mittens. He was a good cat, but if you add some applesauce and coffee, he's a better gravy. Oh yeah, and the gardeners came today. Eat up.
Don't mind if I do. I want more. Now, normally I would say that I respect the dead. But, you know, the sausage used to be alive too. We can't play favorites. Come here, Mr. Mittens. Good ashes. He's in a better place now, okay? You see, my stomach is kind of like Disneyland, but for dead things. Meow.
Meow.
Oh, yeah. You should be proud.
Meow.
I know I am.
Mailing.
Gay link.
Okay, Q. What are your sins?
When I was about 13 or something, I went fishing with my dad. I caught a fish and I was really happy about it. And I just felt like I had a connection with the fish. It just felt very nice in my hands. You know, the fact that it felt like it was chosen. It was chosen for me. And so when my dad told me to throw that fish back in the water, I couldn't do it. I was a stupid little kid. So I threw a rock in the water pretending it was the fish, and I shoved the fish down my trousers. And this fish was not bigger than my dick when it's hard, but it was in there. And the fish, it got warm as we were going home. And I just remember I was getting a boner while I was going home. And my dad was speaking to me, and I tried to shift the focus away from the warm fish, because I could feel the fish kind of like shaking, dying, you know, on my dick, like it was giving me like not a blowjob, but it just felt like it was, you know, its last moments were on my dick, and it felt really special to me, even though it is weird. And then I remember getting home, quickly going to my room, and I lied down, I got naked. I remember taking my zip down, and I saw the fish covered in cum. That one moment just felt amazing to me, the warmth of the fish, and it was still kind of shaking, like its nerves were kind of going off, and it just felt so good. And I remember I didn't want to let that fish go. I couldn't let it go because I felt like I'm responsible for the fish. And so I cleaned up the cum on it, I cleaned it myself, and I'd keep it in a freezer in my room. And whenever I'd get, you know, horny or stuff, I'd use the fish
Freezer
to, like,
in his
masturbate,
room.
and I'd come all over it again and again and again, almost up to a week, until the fish was smelling at the house, and my dad would, you know, kind of clock on that something's going on with me, and he could tell from the smell, and he looked in my mini fridge, and he saw the fish, and I remember making up a lie, saying, "No, it's not my fish. You know, my friend gave it to me. It's like it's some kind of prank or whatever." My dad kind of looking at me disgusted, and I had to get rid of the fish, which was, you know, obviously sad. And I feel I can't, you know, it affects me because I can't speak to my dad without thinking about the fish. And what's even worse than that, I can't jack off without thinking about the fish. Porn doesn't do it for me anymore. There's no fish related stuff, nothing. I don't like fish, the food, that much. I prefer steak, medium rare. But the fish, something about it, whenever I jack off, I kind of feel the fish, like, I'll never forget that feeling of it dying on my dick while I come down it. So that's it, yeah. That's the story. Hello?
I waited to link so some Zulal retard doesn't talk over my video.
You waited to not talk over this video too. So, kind of you, sir. Speaking of kind, War Grey Mode 11 years in a row, man. This guy doesn't even bother typing out a message anymore, man. He's too aware. Thank you very much, sir. Join the badge. I do think we have one, right? Yeah. Warcry, thank you. Green, Topsud, Panda Perquito. We got Latro, Giovanni, Sold You, and Faithy Go. Hoplu, Sorter, thank you. Sad GW as well, and Please Cuddles. Welcome back.
That's about it though. I have really sweaty hands naturally, so don't know if that's gross, but that's just me.
Okay, first set of 155. This one was decent. I didn't really pause the reps, and I'm sinking a little bit into my chest, but it wasn't that bad overall. It did progressively get worse though as the sets went on, with the bouncing and the sinking into the chest. And especially on the last set, I ended up hitting the rack on the way up, which you'll see in a second. And that threw me off quite a bit. I almost like re-racked the weight and was gonna go for it again, but I was like, nah, let's see it through. So then I ended up pushing anyways, and I got the third rep, but it was definitely a bit scary.
That was the final set of 3x3. That was really rough, I'm not gonna lie. I hit the rack on the way up on one of them. I probably should have done 150, but 150 is an awkward weight. And I don't know, I just wanted to see if I could do it again. So I guess I'm right back where I was before I got sick a little bit, but still not as strong. Really, those weren't as good. So now we're doing weighted pull-ups. Not sure exactly what I'm going for today. I should be doing like 2 top sets with probably like a 35 attachment. But again, I'm a little bit messed up because I lost some weight and I was sick, but we're gonna try to push hard. So
I always warm up by just doing a bunch of normal pull-ups, and then I usually will go to either a 10 or a 25 for my first like warm-up, I guess, and then this is my top weight, which ended up being 35 pounds. I didn't get as many reps on this, obviously, still coming back from being sick quite a bit, but it was still pretty good. At this point, I can do maybe like 2 muscle-ups to 3 muscle-ups, like back-to-back if I'm really feeling it. But I have noticed that it's actually easier for me to do a muscle up on a straight bar than it is to do it on these handles. I don't know why, but I always thought that these handles were making the muscle up easier. And then the first time that I tried it on a straight bar, it was so much easier. It was unbelievable. I just ended up doing some burnouts with some regular pull-ups and dead hang.
okay, next up we got shoulder press. You know, this is my one thing with the upper lower split. I do prefer over push-pull legs, but it's just the amount of like exercises you're doing in one workout is low-key insane. I've thought about doing like a push-pull leg, upper lower type of thing. I might do that honestly, and just divide one of my upper workouts just because it is a lot. For legs, it's not as much of a big deal. I've never really done like separated leg days. I've never really separated like quads and glutes and hamstrings or whatever, but upper body definitely can take a lot out of you. Like bench press and doing weighted pull-ups back to back is really intense.
Alright, this is my warm-up for shoulder press. I don't know why I look like so questionable every single time I do this. I look like I have never done this before in my life. I keep looking at the camera like you guys are supposed to help me or something, I don't know.
One of the biggest things I have to make sure I'm not doing with shoulder press is going like this and shrugging, because I noticed that my traps in my neck were getting huge, and I was like, I didn't think of the fact that it might just be my crappy form, because I don't do my traps, like I don't do anything specifically for my traps. It's just that I was doing heavy RDLs and shrugging in all of my exercises. And if you want to get big traps in a neck, like that's fine. And like honestly, I kind of like having like a muscular whatever traps, and but not when it's like disproportionate to like my shoulders and everything. And also it's not good for your posture to be tense all the time. Like I was waking up with like neck and shoulder pain. Anyways.
I always look so nonchalant when I do this exercise, but trust me, I'm in pain. But I'm thinking of going back to dumbbell shoulder press just because I like it more, honestly, than the machine. And I feel like I shrug more on the machine for some reason. So I'm gonna be going back to that.
Okay, next up is lateral raises. I usually don't do these.
She has no traps.
But
I
noticed that my shoulders looked way bigger back when I was doing these consistently and when I was doing them earlier on in my workout, so that's what I'm going to be doing. But I'm only using the 15s again because I'm trying not to do this shrugging motion, which I tend to do whenever I go above 15 pounds. So until I get stronger, the 15 pounds is going to be what it's at.
You know, now that I'm...
What does this look like? I have no idea.
I gotta rinse my plate.
It's ramen pizza.
My name is Scott, and I live and breathe pizza. Most days you can find me leading pizza tours in New York, but other times I'm hanging out with old school pizza makers like Mark Iacano. Mark is a pizza purist.
This is not pizza. It's not pizza. I'm about to kick you out.
But the game is changing in New York, so I'm trying to bring him up to speed on the craziest pies I can find. They all claim to be pizza, but are they really, though? Hey, yo, Mark.
What's going on, man? How's it going? What are you doing here? You stalking me? What's going on?
No, I heard a buddy of mine called me out this morning. He's got this pizzeria in Hoboken, and he's doing this, like, ramen pizza thing, and I'm gonna go check it out.
Ramen pizza?
Instead of a crust, like, the crust is noodle, and then all the ramen stuff is on top, like
That's not
egg and
pizza, Scott.
everything. I don't disagree with you, but I feel like I gotta try it, because it's like, I want to broaden my own horizons.
All right, go get me a slice. Let me get inside. It's freezing.
All right, fair enough, fair enough. I'll see you later.
Ramen pizza. You stalker.
I'm at Tony Baloney's in Hoboken right now. I'm gonna check out that ramen pizza we've been talking about and eat it for myself.
Did we watch this?
Oh, my.
Hey, what's up?
How's it going, dude?
My man.
Hey, man.
Scott
Yeah, we did
Leader,
watch this
pizza
one, right?
extraordinaire.
You know
what's
it.
happening?
I came by because I heard that you're doing like
Ramen pizza. Those look disgusting. Look disgusting. Taco Fister, Menace Gamer, Frito Stitches, and Alexa. Tristor, welcome back. Marigo. Thank you very much. Alright, that was it. No further links, chat. No further links, Your Honor. We are done, so. Alfonso. So fond of.